So a friend of mine that goes by the YouTube name Killjoy Jake brought a team together alongside his friend Matthew Schuff to create a Scream fan film. 2 years in the making that goes by the title Red Right Hand. Upon watching this film, I have my own thoughts. Curious to know what I think? Let's dive right in and slash our way into this review. Hello, my fellow movie geeks. Carey Craves Cinema here, chomping at the bit, but not on rats, to talk about this fan film. For not being professionals with a high budget to create this film, I give major props for the film that they were able to create with the budget they had, which was $5,000 due to reaching a Kickstarter goal. With support backing this project, Jake and Matt were able to let the creative juices flow. And sometimes those juices flowed right into Jamie's face in a fever dream in a forest. If you know, you know. This film was so much fun. I enjoyed it. The voice used in the beginning was perfection. It sounded sinister, like our boy Roger L. Jackson. The music in this film was fantastic. I loved the way that it flowed so very well in the scenes, and I loved the cover of Red Right Hand. Perfection. The editing skills were impressive. The opening with the title screen opening credits was done beautifully and creatively. As someone who enjoys innovation, I give major kudos to the innovation that was executed in this film. So let's just get right into it, shall we? Because otherwise I'm going to keep venturing off. We know how I do this. Anyway, one of our main characters is Jamie. Jamie is a full-blown psycho, a somewhat functioning psycho who wants to make his own fan film. And why not make it authentic? So he decides to make it as real as possible by committing his own acts of violence. His right-hand man pun intended there, is his cameraman, who seems to be reluctant to record Jamie's morbid extracurricular activities, but still helps just the same. And then we have the main girl, Drew. I highly enjoyed her character, and the actress's performance, Maya, she did a fantastic job. Her character has a crush on our boy Jamie, and due to that crush, she's blinded by her own emotions, not able to see Jamie's true colors as he manipulates her, conditioning her to believe he is just a typical, overly opinionated movie buddy. The kills in this were very creative, and there were homages that were sprinkled throughout the film. There was some humor, some awkward romance, suspense, questionable substances on gray undershirts, mystery, and some underpants with Patrick Star on them. What more to love? My fave kill still has to be Barbara's character. The face melter was the best. You can tell there was thought put into that, among other kills. And of course we've got American Psycho, which was given quite the nod while Limp Bizkit played in the background. Something that Scream has always nailed was the homages to other films. I loved that. As Jamie descends into madness, we see through his mind, showing us a red-tinted fever dream as he reaches into a questionable hole in the ground that just blasts him with questionable liquid. Besides that, the red gradient was a nice touch. Also, the blue in the bathroom as Jamie further descends was just brilliant. On top of watching Jamie just go absolutely batshit crazy, we also have another killer on the loose. That's where the mystery resurfaces. Who is the devil Ghostface? Jamie is also befuddled. Never used that word before. Interesting. By the realization of another killer, also wreaking havoc. As Jamie's body count rises, so does the devil Ghostface's, and it aggravates Jamie to no end. I loved the fact that we got to see the POV of one killer, but still we had the mystery of who the other killer was. We get a new perspective, a fresh take on a Scream film. It was refreshing. It still had Scream DNA along with Jake's DNA, all swirled together like a perfectly blended formula. Was the acting a bit cheesy at times? Yes, but they're not professionals, so it didn't really bother me that much. I mean, I've seen a lot worse in higher budget films. I mean, for crying out loud. This is their first full-length film. Improvement will come with further experience. Now, we see that Jamie does in fact get his comeuppance, and Drew is the one that finally gets to face the fact that Jamie was not who she thought he was. So she is forced to do the unspeakable, and she will probably be traumatized after this. But unfortunately, we don't get to see her after the third act. But that's fine. Ambiguity sometimes, leaves more to the imagination, and it intrigues us more, which I appreciate. As for the ending, I don't think I want to give it away. I think I want you to watch it for yourself, because the Devil Ghostface reveal was quite clever. Go watch this film for yourself. If you're a Scream fan, you will absolutely love this amazing film, because they pay homage and they honor Wes Craven. He would have been so proud of this. I will leave the link to the film and also to Jake's channel. Go check out both. Throw some popcorn in the microwave, grab some soda, some M&Ms, and cozy up with a blanket. Watch Red Right Hand right now. This is Carey Craves Cinema. Stay geeky for movies, my friends.